So what's up, YouTube? I had a buddy at work, guy I work with, asked me to sharpen his chisels. Fellow woodworker, very different type of woodworking than what I typically do. He does like straight up power tools. Doesn't use too many hand tools. I've seen a little bit of his work. He showed me some pictures. He's mostly plywood carcass and applied moldings kind of thing. So he doesn't have a whole lot of a need for chisels. However, he has this bag of chisels, and he has asked me to sharpen them. Says he doesn't have a sharpening station of any kind, no way to sharpen them, not even like a hand stone. So, you know, one woodworker's got to help out another. So I said, hell yeah, hand them over, man. I'll hook it up. These are pretty much beaters. So these two right here, these file chisels, these are a bit of a pain to sharpen because the whole thing's as hard as a file. But the good thing about it too is that I don't have a whole lot of metal to remove right here. This is an old Stanley, good and rusted, but the edge is still intact. I think he let these two sit in the mud for a while or something, I don't know. So we can still get those cleaned up and reuse them. There's one or two in here that I'll probably focus on, and there's a million chisel sharpening and retouch-up videos on the internet, so, or particularly on YouTube. A million, at least. So, I'm not going to go too in-depth about it. There are people out there way better at this than me that have really detailed videos. So I have my method. I don't do a whole lot of research on how to do it because it works for me the way I do it. So I'm not going to be going too in-depth, but if I come across something I feel noteworthy, I'll make sure to get it in the video. Alright, so I already know you purists out there are probably going to start screaming at the screen when you see me using this thing to fix these chisels. It just stupid fast, stupid easy, way faster and easier to control angles and all that than that crappy ass grinder I have. So today we're gonna wire wheel to knock off as much of the rust and crap as we can, get down to some metal. Let us see how much pitting there is, how much metal I got to remove to make the back flat, blah blah blah. And then we're actually going to do the bevel on this thing and the back on this thing. So super fast. I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm doing 9 or 10 chisels here, so faster I get this done, the better. So anyway, alright, we're going to get into it, start going. I am cooling very, very often, so this is an extremely aggressive way to take metal down on a chisel. I understand that. I am cooling a lot. Oh, this is the good one. Alright, so let's show you this. Bottom edge here is jacked, like somebody sharpened that tip from the wrong direction. That's what it looks like. I mean, you can see that shine there. So my first instinct is to lay this thing flat on the belt sander, but you do not want to do that. So in case anybody else's first instinct is to do that, don't. You want to hit this bevel back here and grind enough metal to get past that. The only thing you want to do to this bottom is make it flat. Nothing more. And if it's flat as it is, I just leave it alone. So that's what's next. Alright guys, so we can ship these back safely. Well, not ship, we can carry them back safely and hand them off to Ron. Without worrying about them poking out of the bag and falling on the concrete and all that bullshit. So, that is assembly line chisel sharpening. And they are stupid sharp. So I appreciate you guys watching this, and give me a thumbs up if you liked it, give me a thumbs down if you didn't. Either way is good for me, so they both get me more attention. And who on YouTube doesn't like attention? Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Alright, so here's the obligatory arm shave. So that's a beater chisel.